More now on the MAGA makeover coming to Washington, the Director of National Intelligence. That is a very important job. They prepare the president's daily brief, the readout of every clandestine and concerning development happening across the globe. They oversee the 18 spy agencies working to keep you safe. And Donald Trump wants to give the job to Tulsi Gabbard. If you're not familiar, Gabbard is a former Army reservist. She's also a Fox News talking head who, believe it or not, once ran for president, very recently, mind you, as a Democrat. And tonight, on Fox, Gabbard dismissed the concerns gripping the national security community about her getting this gig as the swamp perhaps fights back.
Of course, there's going to be resistance to change from the swamp in Washington. I think that's kind of the point. The American people are saying, hey, stop looking at yourselves, stop focusing on your own power, your own position, your own bank accounts. How about we have leaders in Washington who are actually looking out for the American people?
Ashley Allison is here with us at the table now. Also joining us in our fifth seat is Jamie Metzl. He is a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council and was previously on the National Security Council staff in the Clinton administration. Jamie, putting aside all the politics around Tulsi Gabbard, whatever happened to qualifications for a job that is actually a very technically important job?
Obviously, qualifications are important. Obviously, this is a critically important job for the United States, for keeping us safe. This job, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, was created after 9/11 because we realized we were not safe because we didn't have serious people doing a serious job of integrating all of the data and information that was coming in through our intelligence agencies. For sure, we've had an election. The election has an outcome. John Ratcliffe, who was the former Director of National Intelligence, did a great job, a very serious person. He's likely now moving to CIA. Tulsi Gabbard has never worked in intelligence. She has no real background for this job, and she has been a booster in many ways for Putin, Assad, Erdogan, people who are not at all friendly with the United States. And if you are part of a foreign government, even an allied government, are you really going to want to share your most important intelligence with the United States government, recognizing that there are people who are at central nodes in our government who are so sympathetic to our adversaries? It's really concerning. And this is not, I guess the good news is this isn't the worst of the Trump nominations, but this is pretty bad. These are serious jobs, and they need serious people doing them. We have very, very many very serious people in the Republican Party. Those are the people we need.
I don't understand how, well, let me take that back. I do understand if your number one concern is having someone who doubles down on what you already believe is wrong with the intelligence community. Tulsi Gabbard might be a perfect choice. But if you have been president, as Trump has, and you understand the seriousness of what comes through on that presidential daily brief, this is a confounding decision.
It's a very confounding, look, call me crazy, but I think the Director of National Intelligence should be a person who, A, trusts U.S. intelligence, and B, likes U.S. intelligence. What do we know about Tulsi Gabbard? We know that when Assad gassed civilians in 2017 and our intelligence agencies determined that, and Trump decided to strike those facilities, Gabbard doubted that. She doubted the findings of our own intelligence facilities.
She also went to go visit Assad.
Yeah, and she went to go visit Assad. And we know that she defends Julian Assange, who released classified information that imperiled the people we were working with in Afghanistan, and the Taliban went out there and were able to kill them one by one. And so, this is exactly the opposite of the person you would want leading national intelligence.
Yeah, I remember the first day I started working